Hello and welcome to episode 47 for my Let's Play Vanilla Minecraft. I am TheGreatKHM, and I decided to just take a break from all the things I had going on in the game, and instead focus on another interesting little problem. Well, in the game, or in my single-player world, I need a crap ton of wood. Now, I have a regular farm that is fairly nice and gets the job done, but I was kind of curious about an automated tree farm system, so I thought I would design one here. Basically what I did is I went onto YouTube and discovered that Badge had built a tutorial for one. So I quickly looked at it and built my own design here based off what I saw him do. So basically, sapling here. It grows into a tree. Eventually. There it goes. And then the system starts pushing up sand, hollowing the tree out. And when the tree trunks get up here, the tree logs, the thing pushes them over. And then the sand gets pulled back down. And then the gizmo is reset. Takes a minute or so. There it goes. And then the thing's reset. And then the thing's reset. There it goes. And it's ready to grow another one. So basically how this works is you have the sapling here on the dirt. When it grows up, it toggles this bud switch here, which triggers the whole thing. I'm getting screen tearing, I just realized. Okay, anyway. So it triggers the whole thing. First comes over here, flips this RS NOR latch that's here, which causes this piston to pull the dirt back, and deactivates the signal to the bud switch. And signal continues down here. Flips this RS NOR latch here, which toggles this hopper timer, which allows this timer here to activate, which causes the little gizmo thing to push the sand upward in through the tree. Yes. And then once the hopper timer's run its cycle, it flips the RS NOR latch back into its original position and sends a pulse down here, which goes to this other hopper timer, which basically activates the timer here to push the sand back down. And once all the sand is back down, it then sends a pulse over to the RS NOR latch here again, re-pushing the piston forward and activating the bud switch. Oh, also, I have another piston up here at the top, which is wired up to this piston here in the RS NOR latch, so it matches this piston's current state. And the reason for that is there's exactly 8 blocks of space between the dirt block here and the, I guess, sandstone block there, so that it will always grow an oak tree without branches. Hopefully. I kind of half expected to get one with branches that time. But anyway, so when the tree's there, it retracts that so it can push it all up. And let me just clear some room here. And that's pretty much it. this is kind of just a rough draft here. I could probably use some cleaning up to maximize space that saplings can drop in. And bud switches. I don't know if you can activate it, or if a bud switch will look for redstone below it. Not sure. Might be a good idea to figure that out. And it's ready for the next one. And 3 had no branches, so the leaves are all rotting away. That's good. Well, anyway, I don't know if I'm actually going to build this right away. I just wanted to design one, see if I could get one to work. Well, I guess I'll get back to, I'll go work on something else. And I'll be back when I have some more to show. Alright, I've been kind of sitting here, well, not. Anyway, I've been trying to think of what to do about the behavioral problem of the mobs. Or the behavioral problem, of the mob sorter, rather. The problem is that, if I go far enough away from the mob sorter, then all the mobs that pass through it, their little movement thing will be turned off, so they won't actually go anywhere. No matter what their surrounding conditions are, they'll just stand there. Now, the problem with that is that they'll be going over this creeper, or they'll be standing on top of this creeper thing. The skeleton hatch. So, when the thing opens up, all the mobs will end up falling through there and going into the skeleton system. Now, the reason that's a problem is because we have this counter thing down here that counts the mobs that go through there, and the mobs that have their behavior thing turned off would be included in that, and 1/10 of them would get sent up to the surface. So, my solution to that little problem is this pressure pad here. Basically, when I'm when I'm not standing on the pressure pad, or nobody's standing on the pressure pad, its signal gets carried down here, or lack thereof, down to here, to this redstone torch, which goes to the reset system. So the counter is kept at 0. So 100% of the mobs that go through this system will end up going down the creeper line, which will kill them via the gravity trap that's over there. Yes. But when I'm standing on top of this system, it will count the number of mobs that move through there. And also their behavior systems will be active, so the sorting system will work. It's not really a good solution, but it's a solution. And it's one that should, in theory, work. Anyway, but this brings up another problem. Mobs that get sent up to the surface could despawn before I get up there. Since that would probably be far enough for them to not move, and they will eventually just despawn while waiting for me, which kind of defeats the whole point of carrying them up to the surface to begin with. So, if we go over to my creative world here, I have been working on this. Let's just do this. Oops, that's not it. Okay. So I've come up with this little gizmo here. Basically, let's get some zombie eggs. And maybe throw in a few helmets. Yeah. Make sure I'm right over this. This. Okay, that should be enough. We'll get rid of the extra. Okay. And whatever. So basically the idea here is that I can stick this in the system after the counter, and once it's all joined up and everything, so that basically when a mob spawns, they'll trip the tripwire here, which will cause this dropper here, actually I guess it's a dispenser, to shoot out a helmet that the mob can pick up. Now, there's only a chance that a zombie or mob will actually spawn that is able to pick up the helmet. So later on down the line, I have a hopper to pick it back up and re-put it back into the system. So that way, none of them go to waste. I have no idea where that got off to. It's not important. Now, my little... Oh, there we go. That's one that could pick it up. And, now he's capable of surviving out in the sun. And, because he's holding something, that was given to him by a player, he won't despawn. In theory, at least. I haven't quite tested that. So, yeah. So I'll wind up with a bunch of zombies and skeletons that have helmets on them. Will this baby creeper get a helmet? Will he continue to fight the system? No, he won't get the helmet. Okay. He didn't get a helmet either. Okay, yeah, so basically how this works is we have the hopper there. Got several hoppers here, a line of hoppers that go to a dropper. When the tripwire triggers, it lights up this redstone here, which transfers transfers its signal to this block here, which gets sent to this repeater. Now, the thing about repeaters is that they power not only the block they're pointing at, but also the one below it. So when this thing lights up, it both triggers the dropper down here and the dispenser up there. So item gets moved up and item also gets dispensed. Now, I'm not quite entirely sure if the item that gets moved up is the one that's also being dispensed at the same time, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so that's basically that in a nutshell. Yes. Anyway, the system works. As you can see, we got zombie there with the helmet on. Oh, another one that was able to take the helmet. Oops. That works. Okay, yes. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to actually do in my single-player world for this episode. I think this episode I'm just kind of dink around and do a whole bunch of different odds and ends. I have an idea of a few things that I want to build, and I'm not really anxious to get back to redstone. I'm very, very low on the redstone, so I probably want to take a break from doing redstone and build other buildings that are needed to support my my world. You know, just disable this. Yes. And I'll pause the recording when I have something more to show. Alright. So, I wanted to know how much of my world I've actually explored, so I could figure out what directions I should go in, and plot things out a little bit more. Yes, and I found this program called Overviewer, which creates this nice Google Map style map of the explored areas of your Minecraft world. And I have not explored nearly as much as I thought I had. And it appears that I've pretty much just explored in one direction. I haven't really gone off in this way too much, which is interesting. So down here is the Mushroom Island, where I got the mycelium from, that I haven't really used all that much. And we can see that the mycelium never regrew over that, which is kind of to be expected since I didn't really hang out there. You can see this weird shape that I took to get there and on the way back. Probably going to look really weird now that the terrain generation has changed. Anyway, if we come up here, we can see that the portal that I used to get to my fortress... That's the wrong island. Ah, here it is. The portal that I used to get to my island is practically right next to my stadium over here. Or, it's fairly close to it. Stadium looks pretty cool. Would look even cooler if it loaded. There it goes. So yeah, that's really quite cool. And there's the rail line, which doesn't look nearly as impressive like this. And there's the house. There's world spawn right there. Spawn, okay, yeah. All very cool. And over here is a sand quarry. Anyway, while I was looking at this, I realized something kind of interesting. I have actually been playing in this world for a year. This month. Well, towards the beginning of this month. Actually about a week ago, at the time of recording this, I have been playing and uploading these YouTube videos of this Minecraft world for about a year now. Which is quite interesting. It also looks like there might be some sort of land bridge that connects the Mesa biome to my main area over here. Man, that Mesa biome's really quite big. It's actually even bigger than I thought it was. Man, look at that. All that stained clay that I can just consume. And looks like to connect to it would be about here, this desert area. Yes, which means I would probably need another, I'm going to say 7, probably more than that, repeater stations going all the way to it. Let's see, the Ender Farm, or the end portal, not necessarily a farm yet, is right there. Yep. And put some fences around it, as you can see, to stop things from falling into the hole. And so my rail will go from here to somewhere around here, go into some sort of structure that I'm planning to build there at some later date. And this program's cool. Although it's a bit slow because of the way it's running. Yes, I'm actually recording this inside of a virtual machine, as you can probably tell from the file name location here, which is probably why it's so slow. But yeah, got different views, nighttime view. The light doesn't seem to, or the rendering system that it uses does not seem to accurately do snow. So that looks like it's well lit, even though it's not. Got the stadium here, which isn't very well lit. The inside of it is, but I need to light up the ring there, and well, pretty much the whole thing needs to be lit up. It's the house. There's Sky's Island. And also, of course, we have the caves. Now that is pretty darn cool. And you can see my branch mine. Goes and goes and goes. Some stop here. Then we have just this one that just goes and goes and goes. What's this? It looks like an abandoned mine shaft that is over the top of my branch mine there. Yeah. That's really cool. You can sort of get a view of the inside of my house. Got the cactus farm there. I can't really see it, but I think that's the sugarcane farm right there. That's interesting. It doesn't show all the thing there. There's one of my repeaters, or it's the main prototype for the repeater station thing. Oh, that's the ice farm. Let's have a look at the stadium. Stadium. Please load up. Okay, yeah, you can see the circular ring of the stadium. Of course, it's very, very slow. There it is. Yep. Very cool. I think that's the lower ring there. And then we have all this redstone contraptions there. They're nice and visible. Oh, hey, and the pathways that it moves the mobs along. That's pretty cool. System splits them off. And I'm not sure what that is. Oh, okay. No. I have no idea. This thing doesn't get it perfect, so it makes it hard to identify things. Oh, these must be the spawning platforms down there. Okay. I was thinking that was the light switch thing, but no. The light switch thing is right there, actually. Oh, interesting. Those are. Well, they're higher up, clearly. So, open vacant spots, I guess. Let's see here. Started filling up the areas here, around here with wood. I was trying to see if I could find that, but I'm not seeing it on the map here. Oh well. So that's pretty cool. I also set it up for the nether. Let's have a look at the nether. Okay, yes. Now the nether is the main reason why I actually wanted to see what parts of my world I haven't explored yet. Because I'm going to have to find another nether fortress. Since I didn't go back to 1.64, so my nether fortress is kind of broken. Some withers do still spawn there, as we saw, but that's only coincidentally overlapping of the nether fortress that would generate there in the 1.7 world. So I'm going to have to find a new nether fortress, and I wanted to see what areas I've explored, so I could know what direction to go exploring in. The lighting is real bad. I clearly needed to use another form of lighting than the smooth light. And the another renderer is clearly not perfect. But you can still see, sort of, in this blurry, not quite yet updated look here. Yes, here we go. You can still see this area that I just flattened out. Of course, you can't see under it, but because it sees that has been modified up there, I guess. I have no idea how this thing is deciding to work out, but another fortress is underneath this flattened out area that you can sort of see. It's huge. And there's the track. It goes to my nether hub over here somewhere in the unloaded area. There we go. Yes, there it is. Here's my station. Not very well shown there. And then we have this portal here. Now the portal to the station would be about here, so... Ah, okay, yeah, this must be to my zombie pigman farm, the portal there. So... let's see if we can find my zombie pigman farm. I think I zoomed out a little too much there. Portal is there, then zombie pigman farm should be about here, which we can't really see. Oh well. So, if I'm going to hunt down a new nether fortress, then off in this direction is probably a good way to go. Actually, pretty much any direction would probably be a good way to go. Yes. But that is something for another time. This kind of stands out. Lava flow hitting this ground here. Let's see, will it load? Will it load? Okay, recording this on a virtual machine was probably not a good idea. On my actual machine it goes instantaneously, but I don't have desktop recording software for my actual machine. And of course, the end. Let's have a look at the end real quick. I don't think there will be too much here. Whoa, and it's pitch black. Now, I'm not quite sure what really to do with this data now that I've gotten it here. For my own benefit, there's obvious, benefits for me. But, it'd be fun to make this information available to the public, but I'm not really sure how I'd go about doing that. or if anyone would really look at it. So is there any sort of point to it? Sort of thing. I don't know. This is pretty much all that I've done here in the end so far. Yes. So anyway, been doing this for a year. I have no idea how I'm going to celebrate. Probably won't. So yeah. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to work on next. Yes, but I'll damn it, I got like 3 or 4 thoughts that want to come out all at once, and they're kind of having a Four Stooges effect here. So, yeah. Overworld. Oh, right, that's what that was about. Okay. Yes, so... yeah, if anybody actually watches this and has an opinion on what I should do with this information, guess you can go ahead and leave your comments. Yes. Well, other than that, I guess I'll go ahead and stop the recording for now, and, come back when I have, something more to show, I guess, or when I'm ready to start on the next project here. Well, I completely forgot I had this sheep farm here. Yep. I've been getting my wool by, combining 4 string. And that really isn't that efficient of a way, especially if you have no grinder for spiders. And, also limited dye. So, I'm going to take advantage of this sheep farm here a bit. Going to need 16 of them, I believe. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I've assembled all the dyes. So just grab each of these dyes. Yes, I probably should have put them in order or something, but anyway. Yes. So I'm going to dye my sheep so I can get the wool colors that I need, or want. Yes. And I believe that they changed it so that when you breed 2 together, it remembers the original colors of the parents and gives the, okay. I guess, not. Huh. Alright. So I guess I'm going to want to breed them up before I assign them all colors. Let's see. And who hasn't bred yet? I believe you and you. And I shall give you a purple outlook on life. Yes. You shall be blue. You shall be gray. I'll keep you white. And you shalt be green. Well, lime green, apparently. Sweet, okay, and, go get some shears. And I'll just go ahead and make some new ones. I think I got a pair out, over by the stadium, but I don't really want to go all the way out there at the moment. Grab 2 iron. Shears. Now, one of the things that kind of, well, something that kind of prompted this is, in a YouTube video that I saw recently, someone was marking out the different redstone components of their mechanism with different colored wool dyes, and I kind of thought that was a great idea. So I'm going to give it a try. beef up my supply of different colored wools. And should be interesting. I need a good spot to store wools. I also need a better sheep farm, but for the moment this will probably do. You back here with wool. Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and breed and harvest. I wonder if I can harvest the... No, I can't. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and breed and harvest these sheep in between episodes, and I believe now I believe I've hit the time to hit the to end the episode. So once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.